Hey everybody, on a little walk in the woods today, and I wanted to take a moment to give an unbiased review of this device, the aranet 4. It's a device I learned about not too long ago from just reading Tim Urban's tweets and also other people mentioning it. So I just wanted to talk about it real quick. I decided to buy it just because I've been interested in personal air quality monitors for a while, and this one's pretty interesting because it measures carbon dioxide levels. Although before I say any more, I do want to state that after reading a couple Amazon reviews, people have mentioned that if you're in an area with very high humidity, that can throw off the reading of the sensor, because it's hard to filter out water molecules in the air to get accurate readings, especially on a device like this. So it initially, I saw the price when I learned of it. The price was $168, which was a little much. I've spent that much before in a previous device, but this time I just added it to my Amazon cart. And sorry for those of you that have negative feelings toward Amazon, but that was the website I decided to order it from. And lo and behold, the price went down, and I also got a discount for waiting. So that's a fun fact for you if you are a frequent Amazon shopper and you have items that you want to buy, but the price is too high. Just leave it in your cart for a couple days, and you might see the price decrease because they really want to make that sale. So anyway, I ended up getting the device for around $98. Which I was pretty happy with, because I really wanted to test the indoor spaces that I was spending a lot of time in and make sure that I wasn't neglecting my health by not paying attention to carbon dioxide levels. So I just want to find a spot real quick to show you the app, which I was relieved to find was a pretty decent experience. So let me pull that out real quick. Maybe if you've been watching this thing, it hasn't really changed. It does update, I think every 5 minutes is what I have it set to. But let me pull out the app here. So the app is really nice. I really like the simplicity of it. There's no pop-ups, no ads or anything like that. Occasionally I do get one to review the app, but I just ignore it for now. They have a shop feature, which I just ignore because I'm not interested in that. Here's the settings. So here's all the things you can change it to. I just left everything the way it is. And you can always add a new device. See if I can. Okay, so whenever this video gets released in the future, here's the current version I was using when I made the video for the app. And also I have had one firmware update through the app. It connected to the device. Everything's on Bluetooth. So let me just show you. So it does keep track of the historic readings and everything. I can go through one at a time here. So here's the CO2. I have noticed a couple times that it will spike randomly, sometimes dramatically. Not too often, obviously. Over 7 days, it only did it once. But when I first got the device, it was spiking a lot. And I think maybe it was getting calibrated, or it just needed time to adjust to where I was, and also high humidity, because I initially bought it while I was in Florida. So a couple of days of high humidity might have affected the readings when I first got started. But today I've been mostly indoors, so nothing too bad. Of course, the windows are open and when I'm indoors, so it's not like I'm completely trapped inside air. And so it goes today, yesterday, and then 7 days. It's been pretty seamless so far. You can also go temperature. Here's 7 days of temperature. I prefer to leave it in Celsius, but you can adjust it like I showed in Fahrenheit. And humidity levels, which I've been trying to compare it with another device that I have. I might include that or make another video about it, comparing the temperature and humidity readings, because of other air quality devices that measure temperature, humidity, but not, this one's only CO2, the other one's particulate matter. But sometimes they're not quite in sync. Like sometimes it's 5 or 10% off. So But yeah, this is I really like the app. Like I said, simple, easy, clean. And the device itself, it's these are the original batteries in April, so we just began May, and yeah, the battery seems to be doing just fine. Like I said, I think it refreshes every 5 minutes. Yes, right there, 5 minutes. So yeah, pretty happy with it. Like I said though, I got it at a discount. I did not pay full price for this. But I like the compact size. I've carried it around with me a lot. You know, inside, just put it in a backpack, pull it out when I'm in a coffee shop or something. It's lightweight, and yeah, I'll include you know, sitting in a car with the windows up to show how it tracks the increasing CO2 levels while I'm talking. Okay, so here we go. I just changed the measurement interval. I don't know why I'm looking at it. And from 5 minutes to 1 minute. I said previously I had set it by default at 5 minutes. So I've been sitting in the car for approximately 3 minutes now, just breathing and doing a little talking, and you can see that it's definitely increased. That you know, actually pretty rapidly. And this is a small car, of course. But yeah, I was in the green. I was at 546, I think the reading was. Open the app. So it's still, so it's doing something up here. It's still trying to adjust to my recent change of the interval to show on the graph anyway, but it does already give the number here. So as you can see, it's definitely much higher. And now it's starting to yeah, now it's at 1370. So like I said, sometimes it'll spike a lot, but then it'll, you know, the longer time you give it, it will start to, you know, I think get a more accurate reading. And like I said, once again, high humidity levels will probably mess with your readings. So yeah, it's at, so we went from 17, now we're at 1300 parts per million, which is considered, you know, not the healthiest. So yeah, that's kind of to give you an idea what is red, what is yellow. So we saw the green 546. I think it's around, I'm not sure actually at the top of my head what is considered the max of the green range before you start to get into the yellow. But yeah, the yellow 1377, that's about midway, of course. So yeah, just to show you, give you an idea. Like I said, I've got the engine off, windows up, sitting in here talking. It's a relatively small car. Like I said, so just, you know, honest open review here. It's still going down now, 1179. So yeah, like I said, it does seem to spike sometimes, but like the longer you run the meter, the more accurate reading I think you'll get. Especially, like I said, I just changed it from 5 minutes to 1 minute update time. But yeah, that's the basic idea. Like I said, I just kind of bought this. Actually, I thought about it for about a month if I really wanted this, and yeah, it's like pretty happy with the purchase. But like I said, I got a discount on it. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you think it's, you know, if you have it already, what'd you think of it? And yeah, hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.